Let's talk about the courage to change. Change can be a daunting process. Any change, positive or negative, it's hard to embrace. I think it's because most of us build our identity around what we know, our knowledge, and our competence on how well we can do something. So we hold on to these abilities as though our life depends on them. And change would mean a shift away from who we are. So even making a small change feels awkward, like disorienting, and makes us feel glaringly exposed. Part of us wants to go towards the new self, and the other part wants to do that old thing. It is this reconciliation that is tough. Inertia is also a very powerful force. It's easier to keep doing what you've always done. It might drive us crazy, but at least it's a known crazy. Like when you're comfortable in your discomfort. So we ask ourselves, what will happen if I change? I might find out something about myself I can't face. It's going to make me give up what I can't bear to lose, like a person, or a belief, or a feeling. I might also fail trying to do it. And that's the fear. That is why it's so difficult to change. It is fear of some kind. Fear of failure, fear of success, rank in the top reasons we avoid change. Then there is the fear of looking bad or stupid or foolish or incompetent, which doesn't allow us to try anything new. The truth is that no matter who we are or what the circumstances, we all feel fear. It's the courageous amongst us that take that leap in spite of fear. So having the courage to begin the process of changing seems at least much like jumping in cold water. You know it'll be a shock at first, but after you're in it for a while, your body adjusts and you adapt to the cold. It's more approachable now. What was unknown just a few moments ago is now a little more familiar. So change means the willingness to look in the mirror and acknowledge parts of yourself that you may not know about or may not even like. Be gentle with yourself. Know that the courage to change is often long-lasting courage. It embraces the courage to make mistakes and to have life unfold in ways that we don't expect. While some changes happen quickly, some take months and years to manifest. We still need courage to keep going and keep building our lives day after day after day. At the end of it all, I think that we are a continuum. We continue to change whether we are aware of it or not. Let's talk about this underlying feeling that most of us have, that there's something wrong with me. I want to start with my own story. At 23, I had it all. I was married to a man who loved me. I was secure financially and socially. I felt good about my capability and creativity. I had 2 beautiful kids, and I was surrounded by family that constantly reinforced my belief that I was super special. And I was ready to snap. I was dissatisfied inside with everything that I did. I was my own punching bag, actually. And some 30 years later, I'm still obsessed with self-improvement, and I'm still not perfect. You see, I had to stop and shift the spotlight. The revelation is that there's always room for getting better. Yet there is nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you either. We can always improve, but we can't start from the standpoint of something wrong within us. You want to know how I know this? Because I want to ask myself all the time, am I reacting negatively to situations? Or when I make a mistake, do I stay focused on it? Or have I learned a lesson from it? Do I realize that I'll never become someone because I am someone right now? How much of the time do I lighten up and play with life? Now, I know that life shifts. It always does. There's no right or wrong feelings, they're just feedback mechanisms. They come and they go. What creates the suffering is my idea of what it should be, other than what it is. I also know for a fact that we are always worthy, simply because we are here. We are born. We are always whole, even if sometimes it does not feel like it. Yet nothing we do in the outside world can bring home these truths to us. And this radical shift changes everything. Suddenly, there's nothing else to do. There's nowhere else to go. Be right here, right now, and that's the simple key to the game.